Hey guys, Odharma, and welcome to episode number 28 of my Level Up series with Hashtag Utd, where I take them through the levels of the footballing pyramid. Now, before we get into today's video, I'd really appreciate it if you hit the subscribe button down below if you want daily Football Manager content. So yeah, we're here now. Pre-season has been done. A lot of interesting things have been happening. A lot of ins, a lot of allow out, surprise ins and surprise outs, but we'll get straight to that now before we get into any of the other details. So, transfers. Some big losses. Firstly, Ethan Fitzhugh has gone on a free to Maidstone. Very disappointing. He's a really good player. Was hoping to use him this season. Playing in the National League now, in his first game he's got a goal. So respect. He's on 1.1k per week. Well deserved. The guy's immense. He's going to improve as well. He's only 19. So then that was followed swiftly by Mr. Callum Whelan, who was a great player for us. Played that right back role last season extremely well, even though it's not a favourite position for him. He's gone to Salford to join Asude. Hopefully does a little bit better than what Asude has been capable of, and I think he will do, because I think he's a bit better of a player than Asude in my opinion, stats wise. Decent passing, decent tackling, decent technique, decent first touch, decent decision making, good work rate, good teamwork. I think he'll do alright. And he's on £900 a week, so, you know, you obviously understand him leaving. Then Marquez Muir, who only played about half of the season for us, gone to Brackley. Not too sure where Brackley are, but they can, you know, pay £400 a week for him on a contract where we couldn't at the time when he left. So unfortunately Muir has left. And then Hardy, which was a bitter pill to swallow. I really wanted him this season. Yeah, he's gone to Oldham, who are in League 1, I think, or they're in League 2. But I think he'll do really well there. He's brilliant player. He's got the ability to play at that level, like even with his stats currently. So yeah, he's on 1.2k. He's worth 110 grand as well. Wish I would have liked to get a bit of money for him, but because of the non-contract situation, it is what it is. Toby Edser gone as well, so 2 star players for us have gone. He's gone to Crawley Town, playing in League 2. Very good. Would like him to stay. He's gone, and he's earning 1.2k a week as well. So big ballers now, big ballers. And then just in the middle of pre-season, then Michael Staven, out of the blue, just decides to join Whitehawk. So he's gone down a division, but obviously he's getting paid 210 a week now. He's off a non-contract on part-time. So a bit disappointed that he's left, to be honest, because we're a tier above them now. You know, we're in the National League South. And I think he should have give it a better go, because he was going to start games. You know, there was no question that he wasn't going to be a starting goalkeeper, but sad to see him go. He was a good servant to the team. Let's just look back again. Yeah, he had 77 appearances, only conceded 23 goals. Very good indeed. But let's just swap now, because there's quite a lot of negatives. Obviously, there's a lot of, you know, Edser, Hardy, Staven, Muir, Whelan, Fitzhugh, all starting 11 for us. So I've had to try and bring in what we can. So the first one that came up, Matt Smeaton, Bournemouth, striker, 18. Good technicals, good attacking, good speed, mentals need a bit of work, to say the least, but I think he'll be very good. He's 18, got bags of potential. Currently operating at Vanarama South, so that's good. And he'll probably he could end up as being like a decent League 2 player. So we brought him in. He's on an actual part-time contract of £400 a week, so he was the first ever player to not be on a non-contract. And then we followed that up then with Jack Marshall, who we got on the same day. 18-year-old right back. Looks quite decent. I mean, he's better than Mascherani, I would say. Needs a bit of work on his crossing and passing and tackling, but he's got good physicals, good mentals for his age as well. He's obviously going to improve as well, potential ability. Well, he's currently operating at Vanarama National level, apparently, and yeah, I'm hoping he'll do the business for us. Obviously, Premier League Youth Academy player, capped at under-19s for Ireland. He's on £325, so he makes the second part-time contract player. And yeah, we'll see how he gets on. And then Lee Johnson, which I think is probably the best signing out of all these, I would say. He was signed on the same day as well. Right winger, so hitting that right wing. We've got a right back. You know, I said a left back and left wing as well was my key signings before I lost a bunch of players. But yeah, so I've hit 2 of the 4 so far. Good winger, really good physicals, decent mentals, technical, like his crossing could do but his technique and passing is very good. Again, on a part-time contract, £450 a week, so people are going to have to pay money now for these players if they want to sign them, which is good for us to recoup some money for these players. Obviously got them on a free as well, which is amazing, because bigger teams will end up poaching these guys at some point from us, I'm pretty sure about that. And then we have Lloyd Bannister, who is a backup right back from Worcester, who are doing pretty well. I've noticed won the Midlands League Premier Division, and then they've won the Istomin South Central Division, so they're in the division below us currently now. And yeah, he's pretty solid stats wise. He's going to obviously be second string to Marshall, and yeah, he's on a non-contract anyway, so won't be spending too much on him. Then Claudio Azzaro on another non-contract, deep line playmaker, 19 years old, comes from Reading Youth. Good first touch, good passing, good technique, decision making's good, composure's good, vision, work rate's good. The only thing is the bit worrying is the off the ball, but I'm hoping he won't be too bad, and he's similar to Edsa in his kind of stats, and that's kind of the player that I went for. He was kind of the replacement for Edsa. So yeah, he's on a non-contract, we'll see how he gets on. He should do pretty well for us. Then Ben Odemusu is the replacement for Stavum. I'm struggling to find any decent keepers, but he came up, he looked quite decent compared to Stavum. He's a bit weaker in a couple of areas, but stronger in his like aerial, for instance. So yeah, Ben comes in, he's young, should improve a little bit. We'll see how he gets on, but I am probably looking to still look for a solid first team keeper. Then our 2 loanees, which just came up recently, because I need some squad depth, and just I can't seem to find the players that I want to get won't join because we can't afford to pay them enough, or we don't meet their ambitions. Even teams that are lower than us have got a higher reputation than us, which means that players in that team don't see us as a step up, even though we are a division above them or whatever. So I've been trying to navigate the loan market a little bit, and these 2 crept up. So Greg here, 3-star deep line playmaker again, very similar to Azario, but yeah, he'll figure in a few games, like literally very similar stats wise. So yeah, a nice little player to add to the squad. Looks like he's got some good ability about him. And then Ryan Reynolds, yeah, as another centre back option. loan from Peterborough. Looks decent for this level. You know, he's technically not great, but none of the centre backs at this level are very good technically. But he can defend, and that's kind of what I've got him in for. 6'4", big guy, good aerial presence. Should do pretty well for us. So that is it really, so far anyway. We'll just have a look at the squad depth before we continue. So goalkeeping, we still need to sort that out. Right back is sorted now. Centre back, we need someone in, I would say. It's just, have we got anyone hiding in here? No. Yeah, we need a centre back in then. I thought I'd signed Obi back, but obviously that didn't happen for some reason. I must have missed the message, but I thought it got agreed, the amount to sign Obi back, but I don't know. It was like $3,000 I think or something like that. But anyway, yeah. So a centre back now is what we need. Left back we still need. I think. Just yeah. Left back for sure. Midfield not looking too bad. Maybe one addition to what we've got here. Right midfield, Johnson, and Herseth, not bad. Attacking midfield, probably need someone. Left wing, we do need someone still. Striking, Smeaton and Richmond, probably could do with another one in there. So really, we've still got quite a bit of work to do. But we have brought some good players in, the likes of Johnson, Smeaton, Azario here. You know, Reynolds, Marshall. I think we have made some good signings, but we just need a few more additions just to bulk up the squad, because we don't want to be thin like last season. Because we were fortunate that we didn't get many key injuries, because if we would have been in real trouble. So let's just have a look at the season preview. So we're predicted to finish 6th, which is pretty decent. As you can see though, the levels improved massively. Like, we've got no players in the Dream 11, whereas the seasons before we've dominated the media Dream 11 for whichever leagues we've been part of. So yeah, we're up against Haverton, Waterlooville today, who are predicted to be 5th above us. We have beat them in the past in the league, in the cup. Sorry, we beat them last season, so we're hoping to do them over again in the opening game of the season. So let's just get to that. Here we go then. There's not really much to do, because as you can see, our squad is pretty thin. We've got Mashrani and Herseth, who was suspended, which I'm not actually sure what. I think that's from last season, you know, which is kind of weird. I don't think that should be the case. Excuse me, I'm not too sure why they are suspended, in all honesty. I'm assuming, I remember Herseth was suspended in the last game of last season, but I don't know why that would carry over. But anyway, let's jump straight into it then. For this opening game against Haverton Waterlooville, it's going to be a tough ask. Going to be a tough ask indeed. You know, they've got some big budgets. We've got some professional clubs in this division. So we are the underdogs. We're only, according to the board, we're supposed to survive. This is going to be the first season where we're supposed to avoid relegation. So I really don't know how we're going to fare. Whether we're going to push on for our 4th, and that would be a record for me. I think 4 promotions in 4 seasons. If we could do that, that would be something special. Yeah, I'm pretty sure we're going to struggle this season, or find it more difficult than all the seasons prior. Here picks it up, Azario. Johnson into Azario, shoots over the bar. Hopefully we get some good attendance as well now, because we're playing some good reputable teams, even though our reputation's low. Teams like Haverton Waterlooville are obviously a lot more reputable than the likes of who we were playing last season. I can't even think. The likes of Staines and teams like that. Smeaton, we've not had a bad start so far, really. Playing away from home as well, so... Oh, Odimusu, what? Jesus Christ, do not do that again. That's kind of concerning for me that you make such a blunder like that. Let's hit them with a get creative. We're dominating with possession, which is good to see. Let's have a look. Kai Brown. I mean, they're all on, because they're on contracts now, I can't even like pinch players or anything. I've not even got the transfer budget to sign anyone. Block him, block him, block him. Marshall, no. Oh, God. Adamusu. Oh, my God. What are you doing throwing it there? Tackle, 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 tackle. No. Jesus. Testing times already, I can see. If you throw that out to one of their players again, I'm going to think you're a spy. Schmeaton. Runs down the flank. Plays the ball across to Johnson. Oh, easily collects that, really. Not the greatest of headers. Let's continue to have a look. Well, I was going to continue to have a look at their team, but here... Yes, Lee Johnson with his first goal of the season in his first game for the club. Let's go. Azoro with a delightful... Azorio, should I say. A delightful ball across. Johnson really does well to win that. Oh, it's an in-swinger actually. He gets in front of his man, number 3, who looks like a small child on the pitch. Compared to Johnson, unless Johnson's a 6'4" or something like Davis was for us last season. Simpson, beast in it, beast in it. Oh yes, thank God for that. I thought that was going in then. Let's have a look. Yeah, 5'3" to Johnson's however big, 6 foot or whatever he is. But good start. If we can get 3 points here, that'll really set us up nice for the season against a team that is supposed to be in a playoff kind of fight. So got quite a few away fans that have turned up today, which is nice. Oh, Smeaton, come on. Marshall, nice tackle. Come on, you got to follow it up as well. Oof. Taylor with the looping header. 6'3". Bloody hell, he is a big guy, to be fair. Johnson! Oh, no! Ah. Richmond now, Osorio. See if Richmond can actually recoup on some of that form, because he dropped off massively like after his injury. You know, he did really well the first half of this. Ooh, Wilding, unlucky there. Yeah, he really dropped off after that injury that he had, and then Tate came in, and then he never, when he was fully fit and came back, he never really was the same player. So obviously it's a big step up here, but I still think he's got the quality to score goals in this division. Even in the conference, I still think he could be useful. Maybe League 2 might be a little bit too far for him, but I for sure think he's got the qualities to score goals in this division for sure. Wilding plays it into Bannister. Look to shoot, got blocked, but Greg Hare with a banger. Let's go. Let's go. What a strike that is. He's apparently made a lot of mistakes according to my assistant manager there. But Greg Hare, first time, what a bullet that was. Keeper stood 0 chance. Oh mate, that is madness. Everything's looking rosy for us right now though. 2-0 up. Very solid performance. Smeaton on. Richmond. Oh. Pinball at the back. Proper non-league style. Thompson Brissett is on for them. One of our ex-players. I think we're looking on target here to get the victory from the looks of it. I'm pretty confident now that we're going to get the win here. Johnson, Smeaton, Marshall. Don't do anything stupid. Nice little ball into the channel for Smeaton. Picks it up, crosses, White blocks it and gets the ball. I'll have it on Waterlooville are on the attack. Rutherford, what are you saying? The absolute pacing past. And he tucks it in the bottom corner, which makes it 2-1. Who is that? So it's Tom Leake, I think, but Rutherford just puts on the afterburners just straight past him. Leake looked like he was in absolute slow-mo then, trying to get after him. Oh, what a delightful ball that was. Richmond, come on. We're in a great position there. No, offside. Offside? Yeah, I was going to say. Mate, fucking linesman. Made me rethink, thinking that I was chipping then. Richmond. Lovely turn. Can he play it in to anyone? No, we can't. But we're still on with a good opportunity here. Osorio! Lovely little run that was. Little give and go. Here we go then. Johnson. I need to sort out my free kick and corner takers and everything throw-ins because I've not done it actually. I'll do it after this game. What is going on? Here. What? Air, innit? Air, yeah. What am I on about here? Air. Oh no, boot. Wilding, Thompson Brissett, you are not to score against us. Yes, come on, Taylor's had a handful of opportunities for them and he's just fluffed it every single time. Very solid player, indeed, worth 41 grand. Come on, block, yes. Let's go, come on, we need that first win. That first win to set us off on the right foot. Odimusu, just pump it long, hit it for a throw-in. Kick it for a throw-in. Full-time whistle. Hashtag United 2. Have it on Waterlooville 1. Johnson with a debut goal. Greg with a debut goal as well. Tell the boys they were excellent because you can't really, say any fairer than that. They really did play well in the end. Gets us off on the right footing. Forgot that there's actually 6 teams in the playoffs, and that's difficult to get out of if you're in the playoffs in the National League. So we'll hope to I'll take the playoffs if we can't obviously win the title, but we need to try and lift the trophy if at all possible, because the playoffs is so hard to get out of. So let's have a look at the schedule. For when we're going to come back, I think we'll play the rest of the games in August just to get us rolling, and then we'll come back for the Salisbury and Eastbourne Borough games. I think that's a good time to come back. So with that being said, if you enjoyed today's video, leave a like, dislike it if you disliked it, comment if you want to comment on it, subscribe if you want to subscribe. Thank you all for watching, and I hope to see you in episode number 29, I believe. So cheers, see you later.